his what? Holy name. And when you begin to do that, then you can claim that verse where it says, you shall receive an unction from the Holy One, and you shall know all things. We do not have to walk around like dumb clucks. I never understood that when my daddy said, son, don't be a dumb cluck. Now I understand better. Why should I walk around groping in the dark at noonday when I'm supposed to have trust in God?
Well, trust God.
I'm going to the hospital, I got cancer, so with man, that's impossible. But with God, all things are possible. Now, if you observed and began to see that, listen, for our heart shall rejoice in him. Why? Because we have trusted in his holy name. Let, mean it is up to you. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us. How come we don't want it? A lot of folks don't want it in church. I don't know about them. I sure do. How do I know I can let his mercy be on me? Because Lamentations said his mercy is on me daily. Meaning I don't have to worry about when I get up in the morning if there's going to be some mercy. It's already there. Listen. According as we, wait a minute. This hope said, but there's a condition, isn't it? What does it say? According as we have what? Hope in thee. I know a lot of times we don't like to hear that, but see, if you don't put nothing in, you can't get nothing out. You cannot expect God. You never praise him. You don't want it. When he bless you with some money, you don't want to give him nothing. And then every time you get sick, you wonder how the Lord help me. But he said, now, I love this, bro. Have you hope? See, that's why Paul said, we don't live as people who have no hope. It doesn't matter what you're going through if you understand the etymology of the word hope. Meaning God is telling you what he will do. God is telling you what he won't do. So you're not just out there flipping. He said, though you're going through a few things, I promised you that, lo, I'll be with you, even until. But that was a condition. You're supposed to teach everybody whatsoever I taught you. How you gonna teach somebody what he taught and you don't have any relationship with it? See, we just think this thing is just a flippant word, but it's more than that. And even while he was on the cross, y'all, he was still talking to us.
Yes, he was.
He was telling us something. Let's go to John 19. And I want you to listen now. He's going to use this word several times. And we want to be able, I got to break it down to you just like he gave it to me while I was over the top now. And you begin to understand what this word means to you. It means more than just behold. That's something he's telling you to jog your memory. Because a lot of times you've got to look back. And he had a problem with somebody over there in Revelation. He said, I got a problem with you. Why? Because you left your first love. You used to be in love with me, but you done got slick now. You didn't start playing the game like you think the folks doing it out there in the world. John 15 and 25. Now, notice that's part of what that word means. Now there stood by the cross of Jesus. Don't ever forget that, the cross of Jesus. His mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus therefore saw his mother, start at the 25th verse, his mother and the disciple, singular, standing by whom he loved. If you read in the Bible, you know that was John. John the beloved. He said unto his mother, not a disparaging or imputed statement or popping off. Woman, what's the next word after that? Behold thy son. Look at me, baby. Because if you look and see, you'll begin to understand this must be. This is not anything to play with. Then said he to the disciple, behold thy mother. Listen. And from that hour, notice the emphasis, read with discernment. That disciple took her into his own home. Now, what are we saying here now so we can understand? Now, Mary, what number of bunch of Marys around the cross anyway? But let's go to Luke 1. I'm going to do it rather hurriedly. Start at 27 verse. I'm going to read this pulpit speech so go along with me. Very important that you pay attention to this because it's a lot of time we see bad stuff going on and we think, Lord, have mercy, Lord. No. God will already told you what's happening. He told you in Mark 13, I have foretold you all things. Why are you getting bent out of shape? Because you see somebody jumping off a building or somebody shooting somebody or somebody dismembering. There's Kenites in the world. Devil's children. But they can't touch you if you trust in me. Now listen. To a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. Isn't that awesome? And the angel came into her and said, Hail, thou art highly favored. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind. That's what we're talking about, her soul. Where the Lord must live. What manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary. You know who that guy was, the man of God named Gabriel. For thou hast found what? Favor with God. Lord have mercy. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb and bring forth a